And you know, those are characters like Oscar Mike, who is a sort of, you know, he's his own dude. You know, he's very much his own character. In Montana, you know, big, boisterous, you know, got the minigun and all that, tiny head. That's part of his deal. And that's where we have a lot of the fantasy tropes that we're really excited about, magic wielders and that kind of stuff. So characters like Thorn, you know, she's got a really powerful bow in addition to an array of magical abilities that she can use. Wrath is a great generate character. You know, you're going to see a lot of that artfulness of combat. You know, he's really into what he's doing.
A little bit of goth.
A little bit of goth, just a smidge. Just you see a lot of those traits exemplified in characters like Marquis, who, you know, is very much, he's a very dapper fellow and lives a very particular lifestyle that you know, doesn't think much of the folks that, you know, have less than he does. And finally, there's the rogues.
Today, our Battleborn's mission is to go to the planet Tempest, where there's this huge shardfall activity. A star shard, these massive sources of power and income for our Battleborn, is landing on the planet's surface. So our Battleborn are going to go look for it. They're going to be aided by Cleese, who's in the ship above, flying around, kind of looking for the shards, and also ready to harvest it with a ship. Also, we have Melka on the ground. Melka's running around, helping find enemies, but even more important than that, she's trying to get the defense codes to the defense system for the planet so we can get off when we're all done. So first, let's take a look at some of our Battleborn today, get a good introduction. Starting off from the screen here, we've got Oscar Mike.
Can you do this? Didn't think so.
All right, moving down to the group down below. From left to right, one of my favorites, Montana.
Gonna change my name to Mantana.
Next to him is Thorn. And this is Miko, our combat botanist.
Such wonder, so much wonder.
And last but not least, Wrath.
The sword's mine now.
All right, Battleborn, let's head into the mission.
We'll bring Tempest to its knees.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
I've never seen an atmosphere so active. Shard storms, aptly named indeed. Eyes up! A Class 4 is forming overhead. Payday has landed! Quickly, to the impact site. Melka, how's our exit coming?
I've gained access to the Tempest defense grid and located the clearance codes. Once I decrypt them, getting off world should be trivial.
The way I'm giving you the codes, lady. Let me go.
Initiating decryption sequence.
Ah! Ow! That's not what decryption means. Ah!
I'll meet you guys at the harvest site once I'm done. Hacking the, you know, computer.
No, not the face!
We've got our first mission objective here, so our Battleborn are going to head into this first combat. This gives us a great chance to look at some of their primary attacks. They're very different, so we're going to look at it from a few different angles.
Enemy robots. Fall away.
All right, now there's a good look at the primary attacks. Now let's take a look at some of our Battleborn skills.
Enemy minions.
show.
So now that we've completed the objective, we've earned some experience which leveled us up. Every time you level up in Battleborn, you get to choose between different ways to customize your character. So let's take a look at Oscar Mike as he brings up his helix. Now at level 6, we've already gotten a few levels here. At level 6, Oscar Mike has a choice between red dot sight and scope. Today, Oscar's going to choose red dot sight, which is going to let him still get a great benefit to aiming at the enemies while maintaining his mobility. There's also a neat thing to talk about here, and that's at level 7, our Battleborn unlock their ultimate skill. So here's Montana up on the ledge. Montana's going to show us his ultimate skill, Mansformation. Montana's a big guy moving around slowly, but Mansformation gives him a way to charge into combat and get up close and personal so he can really help his team out, absorbing all that damage. All right, leveling up out of the way, we're going to move into the next part of the mission. Now here we're going to flip the tables a little bit, and we're going to have a defensive scenario. That shard that fell in the beginning, we need to go and help Cleese, the NPC, protect it while he harvests the shard. So Battleborn are going to head out, cross the gap to where the shard is, lining up and taking these conveniently placed jump nodes. So Battleborn, let's hit the jump nodes right now.
Let us bring the fight to them!
All clear? Excellent. Stand by. Sensors indicate that scores of dreadful things are marching this way to kill us all. Do not allow them to disrupt the harvest.
Servants approach.
supply. It appears a signal jam has been deployed nearby. Destroy it! Post haste!
All right, vampire buddy. It's up to us. Target practice! Keep me.
There it is! Destroy the hell out of it! Extreme prejudice and such! Get me down!
Lord!
I'll see to restoring the communications. Harvest complete. Oh, we're rich and everything is beautiful forever.
So what have we here? Juicy morsels. You're gonna die!
Surprise indeed. Now that the jam is disabled, I should be able to pinpoint the last known location. Yes, here we are.
Be advised, this place creeps the hell out of me. Quit your whining. This is gonna be fun.
Not far from here.
It's Milka. Hold on, I'll try to clear up the signal.
Stay clear of the cathedral.
Noted.
Welcome to the end of the universe. Oh, don't look so glum. Nothing lasts forever, you know. As science tells us, all those billions upon billions of stars are bound to burn out someday. What science didn't tell us, of course, was that some damnable dark force would be accelerating the process, dragging the remaining systems screaming into the void. Thanks, science. Way to be on the ball with that. So, here we are, the end of all things. One star still burning, and anything that's still alive, they've gathered here. The last star, Solus. And that's where you come in, my dear fellows. You're our last hope. 25 of the bravest, strongest, strangest, and still alivest Battleborn the universe has ever seen. A+ for surviving the end of all things. But now, the real challenge begins. Well, before we fit you for battle, you'd probably like to know what you're in for. Let's take a look at a recent excursion to the frozen hellscape of Bliss and the 5 Battleborn who led the charge. First is Thor, capable, courageous, and quite pissed about the loss of her homeworld to the Varelsi. You might think a bow insufficient for a fiery march of vengeance, and in most cases, you'd be right. But this Eldred Ranger is a different story. A painful story. Look, just don't make fun of her bow. I'm speaking from experience. Oscar Mike, a UPR clone soldier left over from the long-forgotten war. He outlived his brethren through deft use of his armament. Heavily augmentable assault rifle, airstrike capability, vicious frag grenades, and a nifty bit of stealth cloak technology. Sure, he may sound like a lunatic, but he's our lunatic. And an effective one. Phoebe is one of the Last Light Consortium's greatest engineers. Next to yours truly, of course. She wields an array of sabers held aloft by tech of her own design. Not as elegant as some of my designs. Then again, she can teleport and call down storms of swords. So I tend to keep my notes to myself. Much safer that way. Where do I start with Orendi? She's, well, she has lots of arms. That much is clear. She's also one of the fastest, most lethal fighters in Solus, utilizing her incredible speed and bursts of chaotic energy to cut down any that stand in... Oh, 7 hells, that's disgusting! Moving the hell on! Caldarius may slice, dice, and puree his foes, but don't let the look fool you. He's much more than a sentient blender. His GTX assault frame and jump pack grant him incredible mobility in aerial combat, which pairs rather nicely with his reckless disregard for his own safety. Thanks, Caldarius! Your death wish is appreciated. They're formidable enough on their own, but together, these 5 Battleborn achieved a victory that delayed the potentially inevitable death of the last star by... there's a carry the one. 6 hours. That's... well, it's not nothing, eh?
There you are. Oh, apologies for the hike, but trust me, you're better off on foot. Oh dear, the portal's surging. Brace yourself, Nova!
Woo!
Damn you, Nova! At least try to fly straight.
I'm fine. Totally okay.
Oh, whatever. Get to the supply depot and secure the drop point. Then we can begin today's suicide mission, closing that damnable portal before this gets any worse.
Blood bank!
Dice on the remote access, but I have located the control console. Get those arms out of the way, would you?
One would assume that a colossal hole in the fabric of space itself would be a clear enough warning to stay the hell out of my affairs. Or was that too subtle for you people?
That Dracula said colossal hole.
I'm pleased we could chat before the Varelsi tear you limb from limb. Mark my words, that portal will stabilize. The Varelsi will flood the system. Solus will fall. And there is nothing you can do to stop it. Second thought, I'd rather just kill you now. Why should the Varelsi have all the fun?
Take cover, now! Still alive, etc.? Excellent. Now stand by for your new companion, a heavily modified sentry. I'll get Nova to a safe distance. Go on, activate the wolf sentry.
Wolf unit online. Startup diagnostics. Weapons online. Sensors online. Self-preservation protocols. Suspiciously absent. Cognitive functions.
Oh, he's fine. Notice the handsome doomsday device I've mounted on the back. That will provide the sufficient levels of kaboom we need to collapse the Varelsi breach for good. If we can get it there in one piece.
Mr. I was born combat. Knock, knock, fellas! I'm dumb as hell and thirsting for death!
Ah, you see? He's more than capable of defending himself. Now, get him to the portal. The shard conduit powering that force field can't be far away. Find it and destroy it, but keep an eye on the sentry.
Go on then! Right!
That right there's a big computer. These security encryptions will take some time to hack.
That's a door! You're talking about a door, you blasted thing!
Engaging hacking laser.
Ah, well, whatever works, I suppose. Damn! Loads of Varelsi coming your way! Keep them off the sentry!
What's the matter? Hey, is the least of your systems? Not so fun.
More of them? No, it's... a conservator! They really aren't screwing around today.
That's it! That's how we did it! Jolly good, no? A great victory for all that still live. But before you rush into battle, allow me to introduce a few more of our crew. The gentleman sniper, Marquis de Caliban. Precise, deadly, and like most of the AIs inhabiting Solus these days, absolutely batshit insane. Wages class warfare with his collapsible cane rifle, Bindlebane, and a robotic owl named Houdini? Oh, how precious! Ah, Wrath, the generate swordsman. This handsome vampire is an absolutely ferocious opponent in close quarters combat. And, what's that? Oh, well, I've just been informed that he is not indeed a vampire, thus invalidating all of my Wrath fanfiction. Oh well. The mountainous and biologically improbable Montana has a rather impressive pair of guns, as well as a minigun. Ha! Muscle joke! Oh, yes, we're all about to die. My apologies. Let's see here. Fire bullets, ice bullets, something he calls man's formation. Universe's deadliest finger. Moving on, the sheet here says combat botanist, but that hardly summarizes Miko, one of the stranger members of our crew. This sentient mushroom person throws knives, fungus, and even its own head to heal the others, you see. Quite altruistic, which is apparently a thing with mushroom people. Well, I don't know. I only know the one. And then there's Boulder, the very incarnation of rage. now in a fun size. Boulder blocks all manner of attack with his shield, deals devastating damage with his runic axe, and fits easily in most overhead storage bins. Always at home on the battlefield, Boulder is, yes, that's lovely, good for you, Boulder. Ah, just wait until you meet Benedict. His feathers would be so ruffled. And Isaac, such spirit, that one. A truly magnificent construct. Ah, such wonder. It's almost enough to make an old man gasp! Oh, proximity alarm! The Varelsi are here! There's no time to spare! Quickly, get out there! You'll meet the others later. I assure you,